Hi, this is Mimi. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are doing a flip through of my finished August Creative Daily Journal. It got chunky. I could barely close my snap today when I was adding in the rest of my stuff. So how I do it is whatever I gather throughout the week, I just shove where it goes, and then I will spend a day just taping and gluing things in. So I just did that so I could do this video, and yeah, I could barely close my snap. Look at that. It's pulling away. Let's get started. This is from Temu. It is linked below. I don't know if they still have it, but I linked it below. I did make this August little dangle charm. I just think it's really cute, and then punched a hole in the cover, put an eyelet in, and have it dangling off. The beads I got from Amazon. They will be in my Amazon storefront. Alright, so let's get started. So here we are on the first. Oh, the boyfriend and I went for our first hike on the trails, and we started watching Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. Animal is my boyfriend's favorite Muppet, so that was exciting for him. But yeah, that's the first day we went walking on the trails. Oh, I read Riley Sager is the only one left. Riley Sager has been a little bit blah for me the past two releases, but this one was really good. Like, I did not like The House Across the Lake, or I don't remember what the other one was called right before that. I don't remember, but this one was really good. Oh, also, this is where I started smelling cigarette smoke all the time. It's a phantom smell, and it will not go away. And it's like, it went away for like a week or two, and it's back again. I don't know what's going on, but whatever. Big Brother started. I'm a big Brother fan. Oh, and this is the day that a rock hit my boyfriend's windshield. His car last month, July, had just been in the shop for two different things, and then a rock flew out of somebody's truck and broke his windshield, cracked it, so he had to get his windshield replaced, but at least the insurance covered it. I also read Everyone Here Is Lying by Shari Lapena. I'm a big Shari Lapena fan, and this one did not disappoint. Oh, I got new pens because if you've heard me complain, my favorite pen used to be the Sharpie S Gel, but it skips now. So now I have, where are they? The Energel, Pentel Energel 0.7. 0.7 is my favorite. And I listened to Secret of McKinley Mansion by K.F. Breene. It was pretty good. Oh, also I returned my glasses to Zenni. I think they were just too round. They didn't work with, as my son calls them, old lady squares, or bifocals. But yes, he calls them old lady squares, which made me laugh. Okay. Wow, there's like nothing here. I don't know what happened on this day. I didn't make pizza. I didn't make dinner because my kid made himself breakfast at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I cleaned and rearranged my craft area, and I read You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight. I did get it out earlier in July, an audiobook, but I could not handle listening to the audiobook, so I took it out in that. Okay, and then this day, oh, I got a new Fire Stick, the Max. My boyfriend's Fire Stick was old, so he took my Fire Stick, which was a 4K, and then the Max was like super cheap at Target. It was only like 25 bucks. Read 2 books. Oh, and here I cleaned up the basement. And my son has like 10 totes of Legos down there. He's an only child. He loved Legos. Everybody bought him Legos. Everybody. His grandparents, his uncles, us. We all bought him Legos. So he has so many Legos. So I cleaned up the Legos, and at some point, the one container collapsed, and 3 containers of Legos fell down. And when I went down to work out, there were Legos all over the floor, and it just so happened the kid came down to see what I was doing. Okay, so I'm covering up pictures of my niece. My niece was here On this day, her older sister and my mom went to the outlets to shop, and she didn't want to come. She didn't want to go. So um, she came over to my house and she worked on making a journal with secret pockets. She wanted to make a journal for her and her sister and their friend to pass along, and she wanted to have secret pockets. And then at the end, I put on the Super Mario Brothers movie, and we had Qdoba, and her and I had quesadillas from Qdoba. Okay. So, oh, here the boyfriend and I went for another hike. I got my HP Instant Ink in the mail. This is the map of our hike. I was able to map it with my Fitbit, so you could see where we walked, the whole trail. It's actually big, but surprisingly, it's only like, this was like 1.63 miles or something like that. It's like, it feels like you're going forever, but it's really not that much. I read Red, White, and Royal Blue because I wanted to watch the movie, and the movie came out, I think, like the next day or two. I started using my infinity hoop again, trying to do 20 minutes of my infinity hoop and then 25 to 30 minutes of cardio beforehand. And as of now, I'm already down a link. So there's that. I read The Silence for the Dead by Simone St. James. I love Simone St. James. And The Mysterious Case of the Apperton Angels from Janice Hallett. This was an e-arc. Here we go. I watched Red, White, and Royal Blue, and then here I was down 10 pounds from when I got my scale. I got my scale July 8th. But at this point, I had already lost weight from the last time I had been to the doctor. We tried this. It wasn't that great. It was okay. For the price you pay, it was just okay. Let's see. Oh, this day, the boyfriend had to stop and get his new stickers for his windshield. Oh, and this was the first time that we went to McDonald's. He stopped at McDonald's for lunch because everything else was packed. And we usually don't stop at McDonald's because the kid works there and he hates it. But he stopped at McDonald's and picked up food. And my kid actually gave him the food. This here, my dad got these cleaning cloths for our glasses, and it's the best cleaning cloth I've ever used. No lie. Best cleaning cloth I ever used. Let's see. I read some books. Oh, that's right. Here we go. This was the Mets doubleheader. The Mets versus Braves doubleheader that the boyfriend went to with his best friend. And he sent me pictures of his food. His, like, arancini balls that were huge. And then a Thai chicken sandwich, whatever it was. And I was like, oh, all I had was Elio's. And he sent me that. I was so mad at him. I was like, don't brag. All right, here we go. Oh, and this day, the kid was supposed to go to a cat cafe with his friend from work and her sister. And I told him the night before that you need a reservation. And he ignored me. Like, they didn't care. They didn't bother to make a reservation. So they never actually got into the cat cafe. So they went to the castle that's there instead. Yes, there's a castle. Oh, and that night there was a thunderstorm, and the big dog woke me up by banging her head off the door. She was knocking on the door with her head to come in because she hates thunderstorms. And that was around midnight. And then at 2 a.m. she just randomly left. So I was able to close my door and go back to bed. But these are the pictures the kid sent me. 3 frogs and a castle, just to tell me he was at a castle. He also brought home honey from the gift shop. Oh, we watched Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which then I was so lost. So then he decided he was going to make me watch the last 2 Avengers movies. So here we go, Avengers Infinity Wars. And this day I was down 15 pounds. My journaling is on this tag right here. So yep, and at this point I was down 15 pounds. And here we go. This weird, like, I was sending screenshots of how many calories I burned and how many steps to the boyfriend, and this was one of them. And that was just from doing the infinity hoop. And then this was the next day doing the infinity hoop. let's see. I want someone who will pay attention to me. Is that too much to ask? Yeah, totally true. I read 2 books. This is the 3rd in a series. I read the first 2 also. I own them. So good. I'm really enjoying it. Okay, what do we got in here? Oh, this is the day that we went to this local restaurant. And we got a bunch of food to try. This chicken cheesesteak was the best chicken cheesesteak we've ever had. It was so good. We also went for another hike. Look at our little offshoot. We went up on this thing because they'd cut the grass, so we decided we would walk up it. The week before, the grass was too long, and we both had shorts on, and I wasn't going up that way and risk ticks because the grass was really long, but they had cut the grass because in here are towers, so they actually have to cut that grass and keep it cut, so we were able to go through there. But anyway, we went to this local restaurant, and we got cucumber and tomato salad, and this was, what is that called, with chickpeas and, I cannot think of the word, chickpeas and all that kind of stuff in the balls. That's what that was. I can't think of it. And then the huge Cajun chicken tenders. Weird mix of food there, but the food was so good. And I started watching Harlan Coben's Shelter on Amazon Prime. Very good. I'm a fan of Harlan Coben. You know what you're going to get with him. I started a blanket. So here are all the colors I need for the blanket. Oh, I got this volumizing style powder. Listen, if you need some volume in your hair, I'm telling you. My lunch, the dog staring at me because he wanted my lunch, and I had made cheesecake, and I was able to eat it because I used half regular sugar and half monk fruit. Speaking of, listen, if you can't eat fake sugar, but you're diabetic or whatever, and fake sugar is like, gives you migraines, fake sugar gives me migraines. Splenda, Trulia, or whatever all those brands are, they all give me headaches. I cannot eat them. They're horrible. But you know what I can eat? Monk fruit. Give it a try. So I used this cheesecake. I did half sugar and half monk fruit, so I was able to eat it because there's not much sugar in it anyway. So I did half and half, and it was still so good. Yeah, monk fruit, okay? With the erythritol, whatever it is. There's 3 main brands. I've tried all 3. They're all very good. And if you do like it and you have a Costco membership, they have 2-pound bags for $6.99, which is super cheap. Here is my snacky plate. Yep, you heard me. It's my snacky plate. So I had pita chips, nuts, and some pickles. And we've been like really obsessed with the Mexican fried cheese. The queso frere. I butchered that, I know, but I think that's what it's called. Oh, here we watched the other Avengers. I was so mad. It was like 3 hours long. I mean, it was ridiculous. Here we go. Oh, I finished listening to... Oh, yeah. This was the audiobook. I finished listening to Happiness for Beginners so I could watch the movie. Let's see, what else do we do? Oh, I missed something important. Was it on this day? Yeah, the washer died. So do you guys remember a few months back when the washer died and I still had a spare one in the garage and we took it downstairs? Yeah, that washer died. I was hoping it would last at least a year. I knew it wouldn't last longer than that because it's been sitting, but I was hoping it would last longer than a year. So we had to go. This day, my dad and I went and got a new washer, and then we went to Kohl's to return my boyfriend's freaking birthday present that didn't fit him right, and he hated it, so I had to return it, and then I bought him a new present. But we went to Lowe's and Best Buy. We got the washer at Best Buy, and then I cooked all day. I made stuffed mushroom. I made BLTs for lunch, jalapeno popper cornbread bites, which I put most of them in the freezer for when people want snacks. I made taco meat for the next day. Dumpling dough. I prepped for the dumplings, made homemade salsa, made tempura mushrooms, and made iced tea because I have to brew iced tea, which I really think I have to do that today. They like when I brew iced tea for them and make a simple syrup. And then my boyfriend went to Walmart and he found these Pioneer Woman throws on clearance for $4. They're so nice. Oh, and this was the last day of the boyfriend's vacation. And then, oh, this says big surprise, even my blood type's negative. my boyfriend, my kid had a dentist appointment with his dentist is his dentist I've known since junior high. So that's who his dentist is. Oh, and then I watched Happiness for Beginners. Listen, it's not as good as the book. I'm just going to throw that here. And that's the picture I sent my boyfriend to let him know that I was working out. There I am with my infinity hoop on. And then we made the pork dumplings that I had prepped the day before, and fried tacos with the taco meat I prepped the day before. And my kid was like, I didn't want fried tacos. I want to make my own tacos. So he barely ate any. I was so mad. Then I had to make birthday cards for the boyfriend, and the new washer came, and I did his laundry as the first load of laundry. And then I forgot to take something out for dinner, so the kid wanted to order Chili's. I got a Chipotle bowl. It has rice in it, and I'm not really supposed to eat rice, but it was still really good. And you can't substitute the rice. I would have substituted the rice for just lettuce, but... Oh, and here I got my new glasses. I got metal frames for the first time in 20 years, and I read Tessa Bailey's Secretly Yours. Here we got Subway. Just so you know, if you ever order Subway, I hear a lot of people complaining about how expensive it is, that the prices went up so much. I never pay more than $17.99 for 3 subs. If you order on the app, there's coupon codes constantly. So this day my dad wanted one, so I got 3 subs. So the total was $19.07 with tax. And then you earn points. So you can save like $2 on your order every once in a while, like once you earn enough points. And then when it's just me and the boyfriend getting Subway, there's always a buy one get one free coupon code. And there's more, like, I have multiple Subways near me, so if a Subway doesn't take it, I could change what Subway. But I hear a lot of people like, oh, I spent $50 at Subway. How? On one sub and a drink. How? There's coupons. People go on the app, use coupons. Got into a fight with the boyfriend, too, because he didn't even say thank you. And I told him he doesn't appreciate anything I do for him. I read 2 books. Another book. Today was the boyfriend's birthday. He got some stuff from my son for his birthday, and then cards, but my present hadn't gotten in yet for him because I had to order a new present. I made him brownies and lunch, and then he pre-ordered his dinner before work. So he pre-ordered from a local restaurant and then picked it up. I made keto no-bake cookies, and they were disgusting. This day I went to Costco with my mom. I got that taco set. It was on sale for $9.98. And we eat a lot of Costco. I mean, we eat a lot of tacos, not a lot of Costco. I got new sneakers, came from Amazon. They were Adidas ones, and they were super cheap. They were 28 bucks. I got this 2-piece set. Read Preston and Child's Dead Mountain. I love this series from Preston and Child. Love it. Here's my dog trying to read my book, and here I am reading a book. And then she got me Nike leggings, and she's like, Costco never has Nike. So she got me Nike leggings. This day, the boyfriend and I started watching Swamp Kings on Netflix. He is a huge Gators fan. Yes, we live in Pennsylvania. He's always lived in Pennsylvania. But yeah, he's a Florida Gators fan. So we started watching that. We bought this little thing for the cat at Aldi. It is so cute in person. It's insane. I got more instant ink. And we went to Gabe's and found at Gabe's they had so much Carhartt. Super cheap. Oh, and here we go. We went on the trail again this day. So, let's see. I read a book. Here's our map from the trail. And then here's a picture of us on the trail. And I read 2 books. This is a package from a medical marijuana cartridge, but I'm like, it's so pretty. I don't know why I had to put so much like a plain package would be fine, my boyfriend says that he always prefers to get plain packaged ones. Also, here we go. He went to the store and got me ice cream. This ice cream here is diet ice cream. It's lactose free, low carb, had 1 gram of sugar and the salted caramel. 1 gram of sugar. It uses monk fruit. The only one that uses monk fruit, so it's the only one that I can eat, and it was actually really good. Yeah, this is the only fake, like the diet ice cream I can eat because it's the only one that uses monk fruit. Everyone else uses like stevia and stuff like that. Also, when we went for the walk, hold on, I printed some pictures out. They're right here because I need them for my mini album. When we went for our walk on this day, look, they were setting up for the haunted hayride. You can't see it really well in the back here, but there's a freaking fake body in a bag. They had so much like creepy crap out and so many things being set up for the haunted hayride in October. Let's see, hold on. Okay, like look at this. There was just a trailer sitting there with this head on it. Let's see what else. They have these tarps set up that you're going to drive through, and there's stuff like it was all like already being, look at it, already being set up for the haunted hayride. Here we go. Let's see. Can you see? Look, you see that dead body bag? You see it? We're walking through, and this is the first thing we hit because the start of the trail is like not that far up from here. So this is a big area, and it's the first thing we hit. And there's like all these like really badly put together structures, and the boyfriend's like, what the heck is going on here? And I said, oh, they must be setting up for the haunted hayride. And then he goes, oh my God, that is so creepy, because I didn't even notice it. I don't know how he noticed it as far away as we were, but yeah, he noticed the fake body bag. Made me laugh. Okay, so this was Wednesday. My mom had told me when we went to Costco that my grandfather really wanted Halukis, stuffed cabbage. And my mom's like, ugh. I said, I'll make it. So she dropped off the stuff the day before, and I made the Halukis. I made the cabbage and the mixture, and my boyfriend, as I was pulling the cabbage leaves out of the boiling water, my boyfriend was rolling them. And this pan right here was for my grandparents. And then, yeah, he got me avocado Caesar salad kit for lunch. It was actually really good. And then my dad was like, I want pizza for dinner. So I said, you want pizza? You're paying. And he did. So this day here, I vacuum sealed all the Halukis in packs of 2 so my mom could freeze them and then pull them out whenever she wanted to take them up to my grandparents, who are up north from us in a VA nursing home. This day I filmed some TikToks. I've been doing some TikToks and shorts. I've been doing altered Uno Go cards, like here. These ones I already posted. They're so tiny. And then somebody asked me on TikTok if I could do bookmarks. So this is one of them that I made. And then I finished that book series I started the day before. I started this book series the 30th, and then yesterday I finished the book series. It was actually really good. And then my mom dropped these off when she picked up the Halukis. She found these mason jars on sale at Weiss. One was a honey jar, and we love our honey here, and the other was a soap pump. So that is my month. And I accidentally decorated too many pages, so I ripped out the last one. Now let's see if I can get it closed. Okay, there we go. That's my month in a nutshell. It was a weird, very weird month. August was a weird month. And now I have, here we go, it's right next to me, September, all ready to go in this half composition book. But I believe that I am not going to pre-decorate the pages. As you can see, today's the 1st and nothing's decorated. I'm not going to pre-decorate the pages. I think I'm going to go back to my old style, because if you guys are following and playing along with my September challenge, I am building a junk journal for October in the September challenge, and then I won't be able to journal like this, like I have this past month and the past few months in the junk journal. So to prep and get me back in the groove, I'm using September as a warm up, and then I will be doing videos as I journal and glue everything in and do everything back like I used to. So that's my plan for September. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me today. Comment down below and let me know which style you prefer now that you've seen me decorating like this, or do you prefer the old style of decorating where I brought you along with me while I filled things out and journaled and everything. You let me know, okay? Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. You have a great rest of your day.